Hey guys, it has been a while, and I'm feeling a little bit sick and didn't want to play what I was going to play, which was Bastion. I didn't really want to do that, so instead, we are going to be unifying Japan. Give me a moment to just get my chat view set up. Okay. Let's just make sure that everything looks good on Twitch's end and that it's showing up there. Yes, everything is showing up. Okay, so let me just mute that tab. And yes, the mic is working. The sound is working. Okay, let's unify Japan. Why is it not showing up in my channel feed on my phone? There we go. Okay. Unifying Japan we go. Wow, they added a lot of things since I last played Japan. So, a lot of new provinces since I last played Japan, I think. So, we are going to be Hosokawa, maybe? Let's see. Shido. Idea cost minus 10%. That's nice. Morale of armies is nice. Mercenary maintenance is nice. National manpower is nice. Let's see if... Okay, so all of these are the same. Starting idea is Senjoku Jedi, which gives us a land force limit modifier of 25%, expendable construction 20%. And then if we have all daimyo ideas, we get yearly army training. So all of these guys should have the same ideas generally. I'm thinking we go for the easiest route, which is probably going to be with this guy, Hosokawa. So let's play, and we're going to be playing Iron Man. Okay. Sorry if I sound a little bit sick. It's because I think I am. So. Here are our options. We don't have a lot of rivals. So Shiba, I think, is these guys. Yeah, Shiba's these guys. Who are the OG? Okay, so the Ouchi are these two. And Hatakeyama. Is that... Okay, that's this guy. Who's split into two parts of Japan. I'm actually okay with making those guys my rivals, so... Shiba. Okay. We don't have a lot of diplomats, comparatively. We only have 2, which isn't great. But, oh well. We are collecting out of this trade node, so let's see. Where is our merchant? Okay, so our merchant is up here, and he is pushing 1 ducat into this trade node, so we need to have another guy collecting from trade there. You can have multiple merchants in the same node, but that generally does not work out well for you, so I don't recommend it. Let's see, we have 6 troops. What is our maximum force limit? 9. We want all 9. Let's see, who is Oyuchi allied to? Let's also look at... They don't like me. Okay. Who can get allies with? Imagawa would go with an alliance. Uesugi would go with an alliance. I like Uesugi. Let's go for that. And then we will also just go ahead and improve relations with them. Alliance offer from Imagawa, sure. At this point in the game, we are a little bit fragile. We do not have a lot of room to maneuver, and until we can conquer the lower part of Japan, it's going to be stuck that way. So, let's go ahead and boost our speed up to speed 2. I forgot to take a mission. Let's see what we have. Bushido Code, have an army tradition of at least 25%. Watching the cherry blossoms, have a prestige of at least 50. That's not going to happen. That might happen, but will probably take a while, and I don't like any of those. So we're going to cancel that. See if we can't get a new mission. Bungo is allied with the Takayama. Who else? Takayama and Ouchi have an alliance offer for Manbu. Okay. Gold is the sign of stability. I like that stability cannot be bought. I like that. We have a single advisor slot, but I don't think we can afford any of these guys right now, which is too bad. And who is our heir? We do not have an heir, but we have a slightly better than average military leader. The average is 9. And at the moment, we have a 10 military leader. 414, that's a 9. I'll take it. The average. There we go. Now we are going to need to find someone to attack fairly soon. Takayama is allies with Date, Otomo, and Shimazu. So let's see. So, if we were to go to war with them. Uesugi would want, these guys would want land. Which might be worth it, but I don't know. It's kind of a... Where's Date? There's a Tomo. Shimazu. Can't find Date. Is it? Ah, Date. Up here. They would all join. I don't know if I like those odds. How much money are we making? 57 ducats, that's, or 0.5 ducats per month, that's not great. It may be easier to just wait for somebody to attack us and then get land from them. Of course, with the relative strength of our alliance being so high, that might be a while. And I'm not entirely sure I want to do that. So let's go up to speed 3, because it's probably going to be a little bit before we get real comfortable with attacking anybody. Another thing is we need to be building boats as soon as we can. You'll notice that our enemies have some boats, like inland seas, cogs, that sort of thing. And we don't necessarily like that. Need to be improving relations with Uesugi, and we should probably... These guys would take an alliance. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, earlier they wouldn't take an alliance with us, but if they'll take one now, absolutely. Okay, so now we have a pretty massive alliance. Nobody's going to try messing with us with this size of an alliance. So it might be worth... going to war with somebody. Yamana would. Shimazu, Shiba, and Date would join. Let's see. Shiba's way up here. Date is like here. So they're pretty far up. Shiba would join. Shimazu would also join, but that wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing if Shimazu joined. But I do want a little bit more than just that. We may have to wait a little bit. Prestige of at least 50. 100 administrative power, 15 prestige. Oh dear. have to wait a few years. Our only other option that I can think of is to go to, like, Ryokyu down here and maybe fabricate on them. Could gain prestige or admin power. I'll take the admin power. Because these guys are not... did the wrong thing. We could build a spy network with them. By expanding there and possibly up in Ainu, we can get a little bit more land with which we can build up our force limit and get a little bit more comfortable with taking on some of these guys. And my dog wants in. Give me one moment, guys. Okay, I'm back. So, for the moment, we're playing the waiting game. We have two options as for what we can do with our power. We can either look to upgrade our technology level, I don't want to keep losing prestige. We'll accept the demands this time. We do want to build up our military efficiency as quickly as possible, because the higher our tech level, the more likely it is that we're going to be able to conquer our neighbors. So, we really need to find someone who we can attack. I might even be willing to go over my force limit. Not a lot, but just a little bit. Oh, we do have ships. Awesome. One light ship, 3 galleys, 5 transports. I'm just gonna go ahead and combine them for the moment. Decisions. Okay. We're at our maximum manpower. I don't think we're gonna get a better chance. Not without waiting way too long for this. Of course, we do have Ryokyu. Let's check the ledger, see how much Ryokyu has in the way of a military. $3,000. Okay. Here's what I think we're gonna do. Because we have a fairly good spy network going. So let's go ahead. load some of our men. Do we have a leader? Do not have a leader. Okay. That is worth getting a general for. Oh, better than nothing. That's a terrible general. Okay. We're going to load up 5 of our men on these ships. And we have enough that we can fabricate a claim here. Oh, we have no possible neighboring province. Okay, never mind. Right. So much for that idea. Okay. Well, if you're not going to go there, then we'll just pull you back. And you can, I don't know, improve our relations with these guys. How many favors do we have with everybody? 4 favors there. 4 favors there. 4 favors there. Okay. We'll lose the Diplo power. Diplo power's not that big of a deal, so I don't mind losing it. I don't particularly want to lose it, but I don't mind losing it. Have these guys out protecting trade. I don't think we're going to get that much. But you never know, I guess. I really want to find someone to fight. If we were to declare war on these guys, who all would join for the promise of land? Yamana and Uesugi would join. You could also pull in Date up there, Otomo, and Shimazu. Which might... That's a lot of land on the table. I think we go for it. Because... Here's what I'm thinking. Okay. Worst case... we get a little bit stuck. Worst case scenario is our allies lose a little bit of their men attacking these areas for us. And I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing, because eventually we will be conquering them anyways. Secondly, if it comes to it, we can just backstab them. As terrible as it is, and as terrible as it sounds, we can just backstab them and not give them any land. I don't necessarily think that's the smartest play, especially with Yamana. But I think we can do it. last thing is this is going to give me a firm stronghold on these two. So I can piece them out, take their ducats, and just get their territory and leave Ouchi open for another war eventually. So I think it's worth it. So we're going to go for it. On here. Okay, let's pull our navy back. We want our navy here. How good is their leader? They've got a 1-2-1. I do not like that. And we pulled out a victory. Go ahead and shift consolidate our troops out. And we're just causing them problems up here, which I think is awesome. Because we don't want our allies to get too strong. If our allies get too strong, then they become problems for us. But we keep them relatively strong. They remain good allies, and we get what we want. And I don't want to do that while we're at war, because it lies to us a little bit. Sure, we'll go marketplace. Trade efficiency? Yeah. Get to be a little bit ahead of time. Plus, we're getting rid of... Plus, in this war, we're vassalizing or just outright annexing Atomo and Shimazu. Maybe Date if they get up their stuff together up here. Which can only be good for us. Execute the bailiff because I don't want to lose out on stability. So long as we keep our stability at 1 or 2, it's no big deal. But if it goes to 0, it's not terrible. But if it goes to -1, that becomes a real problem real fast. And so I like having a 1 or 2 buffer so that I never have to worry about going below the limit. Have enemies working their way back down here, which I don't like. Don't like that at all. Come on. They're sieging my capital. I do not like that at all. Come on, just take that. Sugi got crushed. I'll lose the ducats and get the prestige, because we don't want to go too far on prestige because we're at war, and we want to keep our morale of armies up if we can. on, just take it. There we go. Okay, let's go ahead and knock Otomo out of the war. With that, we want all of your ducats, and yeah. And we'll go ahead and spend the money to make that a core. Shimazu, we want their stuff. We want their ducats. So that's what we go for there. And then Hatakeyama, we want to give... Yamana doesn't want that. Yamana wants this. That's kind of unfortunate. Okay. We'll see what we can do. We'll see if we can arrange this in a way that we want. Okay, I think we go ahead and grab the advisor. We're a little bit ahead on money. We've got a decent amount. The 1.57 lies a little bit because we're also looting territories as we go along. A little bit, not a lot, but we're also getting a little bit more from trade now because we're knocking these guys out. So, let's go with... I like Fort Defense, but we don't really have any forts other than our capital fort. So, let's not go with that. Actually, let's not. I don't like any of those. For the moment. Shimazu. Welcome, buddies. You guys not willing to do that. You have... Okay, fine. You guys want to play that way? We'll play that way. Good general do they have? They have a 130, so we should be able to take that on. Yeah. Shimazu, you want to talk now? Okay, Shimazu's willing to do what we want. This is quite a bit more leeway, actually. So in other words, we've got two things from them at the moment. I think we go up, we sack Rizukin, and we get what we need. We give Rizukin to Uesugi. We give them whichever of these territories they want. And then we take whichever one that they don't want. So let's look at Takeyama here. And Yamana doesn't want that territory. They want this one. We may just have to backstab them. Because they don't actually want that territory. Hatakeyama has made peace with Uesugi. Okay. Interesting. Okay, never mind. We will give nothing to Uesugi, and we will take Date for ourselves. It's a little bit far-reaching, but I think it's worth it. And yeah, we're gonna go for Military Tech 4. Gotta sort of keep up with the Joneses, so to speak. Why on earth would they do that? I wonder. That really surprises me. Oh well. You can never have too much manpower. Sounds nice. So. Date, let's talk. We want Bazookin, we want your gold. Accepted. Our offer is just wonderful. Okay. Now, I don't really want to betray Yamana just yet. Because we do have Shiba, and we do have Imagawa, Takeda, and Nanbu left to fight. Now, granted, a lot of them are our allies, and we also have Uesugi. Granted, a lot of them are our allies at the moment, but Shiba and Takeda are not. And neither is OG. So, we are in a little bit of a pickle as for what to do. Because we don't want... They don't want that. They want this, apparently. Well, let's just see what they want. Diplomatic feedback. How on earth do they not want that? It shows it as a province of vital interest. Okay, I guess we just backstab them then. And just don't give them any of it. Because I don't see what else we can do. We force them to give us war reps. They end their rivalry with Yamana. And... is there anything else we can do? Enforce military access. I don't want to do enforce military access. There's no point in doing that. So yeah, send them in. Okay. Our corruption is kind of technically growing, but not really. And we need a new rival. Good for us. Good for us. We need a new rival. So here. We could go either Uesugi or Yamana. I don't like either of those, so we're just not gonna go with a rival at the moment. Go back and protect trade in the Nippon node, where we're collecting from. Okay, so that was a good war. We got everything we want out of it. We didn't lose allies, and we didn't lose trust, actually. Sort of surprises me. Okay. So we have all of our allies still. It may be worth seeing if anybody would go to war with Ochi. Because their only ally is Shiba. We could bring in Yamana with the promise of land. Take all of their land for ourselves. And they're invading Takayama. Oh, it's too perfect. We could wait for them to win their war. Of course, if we go with this, we can call in pretty much everybody. And keep... This might actually be better. We pull in everybody with the promise of land. We call in Takeda and Ouchi. And because everybody wants their land, we can just backstab them, take Takeda and Ouchi and Shiba's land, have more than all of them. I like that. Let's wait for our manpower to get a little bit higher, and let's let Shiba finish their war, because that way we can take everything. I like that plan a lot. Pretty spectacular plan, if you ask me. This is going way easier than I thought it would. It should probably worry me a little bit more than it does. And we are getting cores knocked out. Mana. Oh. We are going to... Actually, we're going to decline. Because the whole reason that they attacked that... What we're going to do is we're actually going to declare our own separate war on Shiba. Bring in Uesugi. Go for both Takeda and Ouchi ourselves. And... yeah, we're going to go with that. Go after these guys ourselves. Call in who we can. We go ahead and take out Uesugi. Or Ouchi. This actually works out really, really well for us. So who are we fighting? We're fighting these three. I think we can do this. I think we can do this fairly easily, actually. Because Shibari is being attacked on two fronts. Score. Let's take it. We're getting our war score against Shibari, which is awesome. Taking a Shinobi, a Spy Master, and have Betty. I don't know what Betty means. So we're not gonna worry about it. This is going really well, actually. all of our enemies are being taken out right now. Shiba's at low, Oji is at medium, Takeda's at medium. And I don't know if we're going to go for Takeda ourselves. It doesn't look like... It looks like Imagawa's busy attacking Takeda. So they might... they might actually take that before we can get to it. And if they do, okay. Oh well. Of course, I don't think we're allied with... Yeah, we're not allied with Yamana anymore. So Yamana's wasting troops. In a war against these guys. So that means that they should, in theory, be easier to attack. And one of our estates. Nobility wants land. Good for nobility. Okay. I'm actually not too worried about that. Let's go ahead and give the nobility. I'm gonna give them. This would probably be the best place to give it to them. Tosa. Okay. We are unifying Japan. Yes! I'm surprised it's going so well. I really, really am. So we want both things from Aochi, and we want all of their ducats. Ooh, that's a 106 peace offer. Okay, we'll just take it down to 100. They have a lot of gold, lots and lots of ducats. So, allow him to go where he wishes. Go ahead and just grab an extra stability. And Yamana is taking out Shiba's navy for us, which is quite nice of them. Quite appreciate that. Speaking of navies, let's go ahead and build up a bit more. There we go. 3 ships. That'll take us to our force limit. At least for the moment. Our force limit. I think Imagawa is probably going to take Takeda. Takayama and Uesugi are both trying to take that. I don't even know if Shiba's going to be able to get what they want from them. And we just got Aochi out. So, yep. Let's go ahead and grab both of those territories, make them cores. Now, Takeda is really low on war score. Of course, everybody's kind of low on war score. So, I don't really know what we're going to do here. Because we can't just peace out of the war. Because if we peace out of the war... well, we could let Uesugi take Dua. They're okay with that. We take all of their gold. Okay. Let's suggest demands. They're willing to give us 5 ducats. Seriously? What else are we getting? We're also getting war reps. I don't like that, because we're going to be stuck with a peace treaty with them for a long time. Well, 5 years isn't too bad. 7. I don't want to take that. Which means we might get stuck like this for a while. Let's break our alliance with them. And that means they now have a peace with us until for 5 years. Well, do we have truce timers with? Yamana, which expires in 1458. Nanbu, which expires in 1460, and Takayama, which expires in 1466. Okay. Well, Imagawa just took Takeda, which isn't that surprising. Let's go ahead and dissolve our alliance with them. Oh. And they just walked in and stole that. That means Yamana pieced out. They did. Oh, wow. Okay, I was not expecting Yamana to piece out like that. So that means if we're willing to stay in this war a little bit longer, we could potentially get one or both of these provinces. I don't know if we will, though. And we have truces with everybody. So it'll be 5 years before we're able to actually do anything. That's frustrating. It's very frustrating for me. But we do have Ryokyu Islands, so we might be able to go for that now. Can we fabricate a plane? We can. Because through Satsuma, we have these couple of islands here which border that sea tile, so we will be able to fabricate on them, which is awesome. And I think we should totally do it. Because they have no allies. There's no reason not to do it. That's not great. I hate you so much. Let's go ahead and make a state. I'll do that. That's all one state. That's all one state. That's all one state. That's all one state. Okay. I'm enjoying this. This is actually going way better than I planned. Even though we may not actually be able to get anything out of this war, and we're basically just sitting around, I was not expecting to conquer the south part of Japan so quickly. We either got really fortunate, or there's something just around the corner that's going to completely curb stomp me. I don't know which. We'll see how it goes once these guys take Owari. See what kind of peace they go for. They're just at war with Shiva. Okay, they took that. And so we go in and we just take Owari. Okay, that's fine with me, actually, because that'll give Dua the chance to, that keeps Uesugi in the war, so they're not really losing anything. Absolutely, I will build that palace. We have the ducats. We have all the ducats. Will Samurai naturally will reward them, naturally. We want that prestige. I'll go with improve our prestige, and if we don't get it within the next couple of years, I'll just delete it. Because there's no... Improving our prestige to that much is not going to be easy. And we're not really going up in war exhaustion that much, except from attrition, so I'm not too worried about it. We have the money now that we could hire an advisor. We'll go with the improved relations guy. And with Owari, we want both of those. We want all of the ducats and war reps. Well, we're not going to get war reps, but we want as much as we can get out of these guys. So I think our next war is actually going to be with either Imagawa or Yamana. Either way, I'm okay with that war. Growth of the administration. We can have an additional diplomatic relations slot. Nice. Self-made men are what we need to run this country. Global trade power, again, very nice, but our Merchants Guild doesn't really have any land at the moment, so I'm not too concerned with that. And let us turn to the clergy instead. We'll go with the global trade power modifier. Now, what are we going to do after we conquer Japan? I don't know. That's going to be interesting. Because I wasn't expecting to conquer Japan so quickly, if I'm honest. So... 124. Yeah. I'll take that. Gawa has announced Osakawa. Mana doesn't like us anymore, that's okay. Because we don't like them either. Can we just, like, embargo them? No. We cannot embargo them because we have a truce. Okay. Fair enough. And we will make Imagawa our rival. And Yamana our rival. And after our war with Yamana, I think we ditch Uesugi. Because I don't think then we'll have anyone who can really oppose us with us having the entirety of the southern Japan. Okay. So we have an estuary here. Well, coastal center of trade, but you guys know what I mean. So let's see. Province is a territorial core. That's no good. I'm gonna make that a state. Now let's give that to the merchant guilds. And we will give the nobility... Man, what do we give the nobility? I guess we give them that. Okay. I don't really know what else to give them because there's not a lot there. We could reenact the invasion of Korea, but is Korea allied with... No, they're not allied. Wow. They're not allied with Ming at all. That surprises me. It really does. Okay, we have a truce timer that we have a year until it comes into effect. What we could do is, I'm betting that, yes, our army force limit is now quite a bit higher. Let's see, what's our combat width at the moment? Probably less. Combat width is 20, yeah. So, here's what we're going to do. We are going to hire 3 calves and have 1 longbow, 1 Asian longbow. And that should put us... Nope. Have enough for 1 more Asian longbow. Okay. Go there. Let's go ahead and make more barks. 2, 3, 4. We will accept their rightful claims. And then our next war is going to be with Yamana. And Yamana is allied to Imagawa and Nanbu, which is perfect for us, actually. Because this means we'll be able to take out Imagawa as well. Eat Imagawa, grab all of their ducats for us. I want to go for Ryukyu, but I think that'll have to wait. Because I don't want all of my forces to leave and then have Yamana attack me. That would not be fun. I'm kind of surprised, though, that I don't have any... what's it called? Oh, rebel factions. I do. Okay. I didn't see those earlier. Spy network. Confirm. We're going to go ahead and build a spy network there because we don't want to lose out when we eventually go to war. 4 years, traveling monk. We'll aid this traveler. Go. So now it is just a waiting game until the end of this year, and then we go in. Let's check our rebels real quick. See what we have. 8K, 13K from Ouchi, 10K from Shiba. I think we're good have no institutions. That's okay. Deal with it. It'll be a while until the institutions make their way over. And in the meantime, we'll just have to wait. I find it hilarious that they went to war with Sheba and got nothing out of it. I really do. Okay. Uesugi won't join, but Nanbu and Imagawa both will. 25% aggressive expansion, 100% prestige, or we can go this. 50% aggressive expansion. We'll take that. We'll take the Reconquest CB. And... I think we can take that so long as we work quickly. I think we can take all three of them on ourselves. Or I could wait to make them co-belligerents and then do it. That's tempting. How long is our truce with Imagawa? 2 more years. Imagawa and Nanbu both take 2 more years. Ooh. Decisions. I think we go for it. I think we can do this ourselves, and it'll hurt, but it will get us Japan. There we go. That's what we want. We want that fight. We kind of want this fight as well. This fight's not terrible either. Direction, so we can take them out here. We stack wiped them. Wonderful. Oh, this is going to be a wonderful fight. A wonderful war for us. Probably, I think maybe I should have waited. But it's because if we had waited, what we could have done is we could have gotten the if we had waited, what we could have done is we could have gotten additional. I really war score, but there would have been a reduced war score cost for taking their land, and we wouldn't have to pay diplo points. But at the moment, I'm a little bit more concerned with just speed. And getting this done quickly rather than in the most efficient manner possible. Actually, what I'm going to do, push that group, and we're going to attach this group to hold our progress and sort of make sure that nobody can go into that area. We're actually going to split that in. We're going to do this that way. Actually, they're going back. Okay. Here. And we go for another diplo attack. Fleets. Protect trade. Is we're actually going to split this in half again and take the 2 troops over here and keep our main force working together. And I'm actually going to consolidate that, actual consolidate rather than shift consolidate, and we're going to go with a couple of mercs because we can afford it. And I want mercs. Troops. Yeah. And I want a couple of mercs just in case they decide to come back down here. Actually do is I might actually be able to take them on as they are now. 6-4 and no. I better keep everybody together. At least for the moment. Nanbu's the only one that's high, and we are going to... Can't reduce war exhaustion. Oh, that's interesting. That's really interesting. They decided to go to war with Nanbu. That may actually work out well for us, too. Some offensive Asian foot soldiers. go with that. We'll go with the offensive. We'll go for that extra morale bit. And hope we have the ticks. And I think we're going to take that, and we're just going to fight that army up here, just wipe them out. Stack wipe. Going down there. Do not like that. Just lost that. I hate the way they do castles in this game and forts. Because it really doesn't make a lot of sense. Yeah, we're taking a lot of crossing penalties and turning penalties, but we outnumber them 2-1, so I'm willing to take that. Oh. Well, the good news is we'll be stack wiping Imari. We lose 2 war exhaustion. That's nice. Very nice. I'm taking a lot more attrition than I intended to. Take the Diplo power. And we'll take temples. Christmas music playing. Oh yeah, that DLC. Okay. I forgot I had that. Okay. So they're about to drop out. Nanbu is about to drop out because they have nobody who they can fight, and they're sort of stuck. Imagawa is about to drop out because they're about to lose, and then we can just focus on Yamana and taking all of their territory. And that'll leave us with... Oh, Japan annexed them. Interesting. Okay. Very interesting. And there are those Aruchi separatists. Doggone it. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to retreat those. Next. Highest rebels. Oh, this is going to be frustrating. We get Imagawa out of the war. Find a new diplomat. I think we ignore the rebels for now. and simply worry about getting Imagawa out of the war. We get Imagawa out of the war. Let's see if we can get Nambu. What we can get from Nambu. Just, no, or not. Then we won't get anything from Nambu. Okay. Imagawa out. All of your ducats. And... yep, that's what I want from you. Short. We're short the admin power because we took that tech. That's unfortunate. Okay. I'm actually not concerned about the rebels at the moment. Because, while the rebels are a problem, yes, they're not as much... Oh, is Japan... Japan's sieging down my rebels for me! Oh, Japan, you're the best overlords a guy could ask for. You really are. Are they willing to fight my rebels for me? Doesn't look like it. Okay, fair enough. Oh, but the rebels are fighting Japan. I am really okay with that. Man, Japan's soldiers are weak, though. But... split in half. And actually, I'm not going to split in half. I'm going to... I hate dealing with rebels. Definitely gonna need to go humanist this round. Or not this round, but this playthrough. If we continue past just unifying Japan. Administrative power for... yeah, I'll take that. I will take that. We are losing out on cores. Don't want to lose out on cores. So, let's see what we can get from Imana, because I want all of their gold and a few other things, but mostly just their gold. Hey, Hitakayama guys have risen up. Go, Japan! Go! Sick them for me! Sick them, my great overlord. Something like that. And they have a good leader. Wow. What? No, we did not support Japan's independence. No, 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 no. No, we want nothing to do with that. Well, we kind of want something to do with that, but... would you be willing to take a white piece? No. But the rebels have engaged in Kyoto. Guess they heard that, hey, I did not think that that was possible. Still, if they knock out Uesugi and keep them as Overlord, that's okay with me, because that just means that Uesugi's the next one to go down. Come on, knock out Yamana. Knock him out. And I'm just going to consolidate regiments and... Of course they have. I may have expanded just a little bit too quickly. Not a lot, just a little bit. You know. Because rebels. And I'll go ahead and reduce that down a little bit further. If we could get this war with Yamana over with. Seems like Japan's a little bit more interested with dealing with Uesugi at the moment. Yamana's about done. Wonderful. Thank goodness. Now they're actually going to fight each other. Which is good. Which is good. I'm okay with that. Yes, my Emperor. Yes, go and siege Uesugi's. Oh, 3 stability. Wow. I feel so special. Go siege his territory, not mine. I didn't try to overthrow you or anything. Did I? No, I didn't. So go get him. Stack wipe him. Yes! And now they're carpet sieging. Just perfectly okay with me. I don't even really necessarily mind losing this war with Japan itself. Come on. Gotta work with me here, guys. Siege of Izumo is over. Yes, we can now knock out Yamana. There we go. Suggest these demands. Yes. We have improved our prestige. We got the power. Bushido Code. More or equal heavy ships than 15. That's not going to happen. That is not going to happen at all. And the clergy want power now. Great. We'll take the prestige, actually. Oh, doggone it. I'm going to take that final run. see if... And we're just going to consolidate men out and hire some more here. Sure, encourage their growth. Why not? Or make a core. Are going to Tosa, so we will meet them there. The advantage to working with mercenaries, for those of you who don't know, is that mercs have unlimited manpower, and and so they get everything from that limited manpower pool, which is kind of awesome. It means that you don't have to deal as much with it means that you're not really dealing with as much of a manpower issue. You can more easily reinforce your own men if you're using mercenaries. The problem with using mercenaries is they're very, very expensive. Which is quite a problem with mercenaries. So it makes a little bit more sense to so sometimes it can make sense for you to use mercenaries if you have the money. We don't really have the money. Well, we do, but we're losing our money quickly. And I really don't actually want to fight our overlord at the moment. I kind of just want to lose to the overlord. And see if we can do that without him taking all of our territory. This is the first time I've played as Japan, or a Japanese culture, in a very, very long time. So, just have to see how it goes. Let's see, what is their stability cost modifier -10 and traditions? Interesting. Okay. I want a little bit more manpower, so I'm willing to wait. And Uesugi just keeps doing the stupidest thing. Where are they going? They're going from my capital. Yes, they are. Okay. I really just want to sue for peace. Former overlord of the Defender. Decisive defeat. Okay. I'm cool with that. They didn't really take any of our territory. And we can still move across. Okay. 80% chance to gain. I will say that. Enforce serfdom. We lose 35 administrative power. But we get... no, we lose... I'll lose the administrative power. I don't want to, but... oh well. So, okay. Our next war is going to be with Uesugi. And that ends... so we need to prep for that. We get Uesugi, and then we can take over Japan ourselves. Shima, Izumo. And Owari has people going. So, go for that. We let our manpower recover. And I think we're good. So, let's continue with our spy network in Ryukyu. And is there anybody else that we can... Ainu. That would actually be good for us. Let's build our spy network there. Because eventually, maybe not yet, but eventually we're going to want to go to war with them as well. So what is our force limit? Our force limit is 12 out of 17. And we're at our naval force limit still. Well, seeing as we have 5 years, I am willing, more than willing, actually, to take on Ryukyu. Oh! And Ming is actually having a lot of separatists. This could be good. This could be something that we could take advantage of. Eventually. Probably be a while before we can really take advantage of it. But, who knows? We still have no institutions. Does anybody have institutions, though? Let's check the institutions map mode. Renaissance, not present. Feudalism. They don't even have feudalism yet in some of these places. Wow. Okay. The first sake. The first sake of the season is ready, and the traditional tasting is only a few weeks away. The question is whether we should invite the Emperor for celebratory first tasting, or if we should try to leverage our position in the marketplace and sell early instead. Oh. Prestige is nice, but let's get it on the market. That's too much trade power for me to just go, nah, let's leave it. I like the idea of having that much trade power. So. Huh. Army tradition's not too bad, actually. So. For our first idea, I think maybe trade? I'm not sure. If we were in Europe, it would be trade easily. But having not really played as Japan, I'm not sure how much we're really able to do with a trade nation such as ours. But the reason we go for it in Europe is because in Europe they have a whole lot of end nodes. Well, 3 end nodes, but compared to the rest of the world, that's a lot, because the rest of the world has none. Quarantine the port. It's unfortunate, but not unexpected entirely. Which one's the one with the trade node? Here we go. There we go. And let's see, how many ducats are we losing? We're losing a lot of ducats. Let's untick that. Let's also lower our maintenance for a little bit. Not all the way down, but just enough that we start making more money again. Repair our fleet for a couple of ticks, and then we're gonna go and get some more trade done. So we still have a few years till we're able to get going. And then agricultural revolution. We'll actually take the bigger army at the moment. It's not going to do a lot, but if we get a little bit more manpower, it'll be nice. Our ship's done repairing. Our ships are almost done repairing. One more tick, and they'll be done. Send them to protect trade in Nippon. We'll go ahead and fabricate our claim in Ryukyu. And we don't, I think... Oh, we do have things that we can take a claim on. Fabricate claims on both of these places. Could go ahead and take shipyards, and I think we will. We will go ahead and take national ideas. And we need to see... I mean, I want to take trade. Part of me really wants to take trade, because trade is an awesome idea. At the same time, if we go exploration, we can expand down south into here and get some more there. But I think we need to go trade. For me, my first idea is always a diplomatic idea, because diplomatic is the least useful of all out of all of the different things you can do. Because diplomatic is, out of all of the powers that you get, the military power, diplomatic power, and administrative power, they're the ones that do the least for us. And this is because the only thing that you can really do with Diplo is mercantilism outside of tech. And the only thing that you can really do with it is buy mercantilism and potentially reduce war exhaustion. But, you know, let's go with the samurai cavalry. States are commanding control of provinces. Fine. Fine, clergy. We'll give you some states. Actually, I think we have the perfect one for you guys. Oh, it's a territorial. Don't really have the ducats to lose, so we'll take the stability drop. Still won't let me go. It's territorial core. Huh. Okay. Here we can add an estate. No. Can't there. There we can add an estate, and so we will. It'll be the clergy. Queen of the people. Where national unrest goes down, that would be nice. But we have more important matters to deal with, and we can't really afford to lose ducats at the moment. And our truce with the Uesugi will expire in February. So let's go ahead and get our army up there. And they don't have a fort up here. So we should be able to take most, if not all, of Uesugi in this war. And then let's just look at the declare war options. War for the Emperor. Take the capital of Kyoto. Truce with Uesugi has ended. Okay, let's knock ourselves back down to speed 2. And go ahead and raise maintenance back up. We'll lose a little bit of ducats for a couple of months, but that's okay. And then as soon as we get full morale, that's when we go and attack them. Actually, we're going to go for a couple more mercs. It's 250 ducats and administrative power at least 100. Effect on completion. We're not interested in that mission at all. What kind of mission has you lose ducats and administrative power? No. Just no. One more month, and then I think we go for it. If you guys want to talk in chat, you can. I do pay attention to that, so. our tick. And that's close enough that I feel comfortable going to war. Like it. Okay. Attach siege. Split this group in half. Half goes that way, half goes that way. Split this group in half. And split this group in half. And we'll have everything. Everything that we need. We will have conquered the majority of Japan, and then we just have our war with the Emperor. Yay! We will have unified Japan. And I will have gotten yet another achievement in Europa Universalis 4. Manpower modifier. I like that. I will take that. And we don't want to take a ton of attrition, so we're just gonna leave enough for... No, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna use the mercs for it. And then select this unit. This unit leaves there. And these guys can just sit there. Uesugi. Let's see how much we can take from them. I can take everything. Wonderful. Okay. So now it's just waiting for that one fort to fall. Which is good. Which is good. I can feel the achievement. It's so near. So near and dear to us. Yes. And I think it may actually be worth rolling for another general. And he's still terrible. So of course he is. Of course he would be. Maybe if we go military and ability influence is 40 or greater. Okay. We could call it diet, which might not actually be that bad of an idea. And granting generalship. See what we have. I'll take that. I will take that. That's actually not a terrible leader. At the moment. Late game, that'll be a terrible leader. But early game, not too terrible. Can we get it? Come on, this tick. No! Doggone it. Oh well. Let's go ahead and begin building our spy network up there again. Come on, this tick we take it. Yay! 1R4. Okie dokie. We have a policy decision. We could get enforce our heritage. Neighboring country is not in Eastern group. Missionary strength. Sure, we'll do that. Make cores. We do have a national interest guy. There we go. It's perfect for us. And we have no mission selected. Oh well. So now the only thing left to do is to take the capital. That extra stability. That extra stability is all that's really keeping us from having more rebels fire. Okay. Now here we are going to just a little bit. There it is. Okay. I don't know why I was having so much trouble finding that. And I think it's actually time for us to put the mercenaries in a separate group. And we're going to split this group in half and disband that group. Should get it so that we make a little bit more money a month. Yeah, we're making a whole ducat a month now. So, next war is going to be our war with Japan in 5 years. So we have 5 years to build up. For it. What's our max manpower? Max manpower is 20,000 men. So we may actually want to wait a little bit. Trade collapse. Fine. And our general died. Our old general died. Our new general's fine. And he's actually not a terrible general. I suggest we keep him. Defensive planner. I have never seen that one. I'm presuming that it gives him some sort of defensive. Hills. That's highlands. That's mountains. Okay. So if we have to fight, we want to fight here. If we can. What military tech is he? He's at 5. We are at 6. So we might have a better time at fighting him than Uesugi did, especially since we now control everything in Japan. So next war, we march on Kyoto. But we've got to get ducats first. If we were willing to lose out on a couple of advisors, we could be making even more. And that might actually be worth something, because like this improved relations guy is not doing that much for us at the moment, because we're not improving relations with anybody. And I don't think we should either at the moment, because the two guys that we're wanting to fight, Ainu and Ryokyu, our best ally right now would probably be either Ming or Mongolia. But Ming's not going to join us because Korea hates us and sees us as rivals. Oh, no. Korea doesn't. Huh. I was sure I saw them marking us as rivals. Okay. Then we could go to Ming and talk to them for an alliance. But they really don't care for us. And at that level, I doubt they're willing to go for it. So that leaves Mongolia. They might. Eventually. But if we go with Mongolia, we're probably going to get a war with Ming. So I don't think we should really be improving relations with anybody. I think we should sort of stay on our island, focus on building up our navy until we feel comfortable attacking somebody. And this Jianzhou guy might be the first guy that we attack on the mainland. Because I kind of like the looks of that. Yes, I am still a vassal. Next war, though, in 2 years, we'll change that. So... we are getting very close to winning our freedom. So... Don't worry, my dear overlord. Soon, we will beat the tar out of you. It's disloyal. Oh, come on, clergy. Fine, we'll give the clergy something to work with. What would be a good place for them? Kind of like giving them Shibari, so we'll give them that. Because that's got a lot of base tax in it, they'll be able to use that fairly well. Going surprisingly well. I wasn't expecting to nearly be free after only 2 hours of playtime. Maybe a little bit less. Our truce is in 77, so we have 4 years to build up. I'm sure we're making a month. We're making a ducat a month. Do we have enough for one more bark? I say we go ahead and build it. So. Our cores are going well. The Yamana and Uesugi separatists are building up a little bit worryingly, but oh well. We'll fight them if we have to fight them. So it's hard to believe that we started out with just these 4 provinces here, and in 3 wars with our fellow guys, we were able to, with just 3 wars, we were able to expand to this size. Okay, slow these you guys down a little bit. Yay! Have enough diplo power. I don't think we have the time. It's only 1 province. If it were for the whole country, rather than just Harima, I would go for it. But it was a local unrest modifier. And so I'm like, no, I'm good. So. We're so close to getting our first trade idea. And then free trade, where we get an extra merchant. Where are we going to want to send that merchant? Actually, this is a good question. Good question for us to have. Okay, we have 1, and he is diverting downwards. So, the only way that we could go out is that way. So we may... Ooh. We're sort of at a terrible trade node for us. Because that means that the only way that we can get out is going to a different node. Ideally, we could get into the Beijing node a little bit. I don't know if that's going to work well. Because the 2 areas that are coming into our node are this node here. Let's give the Merchants Guild more loyalty. It's coming from back here. And we don't necessarily want it coming from back here. Might be worth moving in towards Beijing a little bit. It'll be difficult. Could do it. Potentially. course, that also means probably invading Korea, which I'm not sure I like that idea. Morale of armies, guys, sounds quite nice. Let's go ahead and continue spying on Ryokyu until we get kicked out. So we have 3 more years. What we could do is we could actually go ahead and just attack Ryokyu, bring it into our little empire, and I think we're going to do that. Let's get everybody here. Let's create a new unit, and we want galleys and hogs. This group can continue its protect trade in the Nippon. It doesn't even look like they have any military, which is great. Let's check the ledger just to be sure. It says that they do have a military. I'm not seeing it. Huh. They're a 1 province minor. I think we can take them with our guys. So... I say we... Oh, I can't declare war. Never mind. Okay. Doggone it. Keep forgetting that I'm a vassal, because the Japanese vassal system is a little bit weird with how it works. Basically just sit back, relax, and enjoy everything until 77 comes around. Yay! Rebels look. Okay, the Shimazu are just not going to fire at all. Uesugi might. Yamana not gonna fire. We can. We're gonna try and build up to that 20 force limit. Before the war begins, because I'd like to crush Japan's armies before they can really get underway. Check fort levels. Level 2. That's mothballed. That's mothballed. Oh, I wish I could go to war right now. That would be amazing. Let's go ahead and mothball that fort. So when 77 comes around, if it still is... ignore that. If those are still mothballed, we wait until the start of a month to declare war. And we send one troop to each of those forts that are mothballed while we send the remainder. They're at 14K. So 11, 13. If we reach... Actually, we only need to reach 18K sides for our cavalry to take full effect. I think. Or would it be 16? I think 18K will work. Still making ducats. Okay, what time? April 1477. Okay. So I think as soon as it becomes January, we're going to knock ourselves down to speed 3. There we go. We're now at speed 3. We want to turn up our army maintenance so that in April can fight effectively. And we're still going to want those two guys. So we'll put one there and one there. Fully maintained fort, mothballed fort. Okay. Draw him into Mino. That may actually be best for us. Rather than attacking him at Kyoto, draw him into Mino. Fight him there. Of course, he'll have defensive terrain there, so maybe not. Japan has ended. Fully maintained, mothballed. Okay. So we wait one more tick, and then our war begins. Okay. We declare war on Kyoto. Him go in there. Him go there. Force move in. What is the terrain? Terrain is farmland, so that'll minimize his ability to fight with us. There we go. Yes! And we did a stack wipe. Oh yeah. We maintain fort. And we got it before it could redo, I think. Yeah, because it has no morale. We got there before it could reinforce. So let's have our 1K guy there. This group split up a little bit. Here we go. We win. We are about to unite Japan. Wonderful. Grant independence. Okay. And they start seceding provinces. Oh, and we're gonna have to wait for another one, it looks like. Oh well. We can do it. We're okay with that. I don't mind losing that. Japan is united. Okay, let's see. Japan does not exist, is not a subject nation. Do not have the government daimyo. Government changes to feudal monarchy, 100 legitimacy, 100 administrative power. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna have to do one more war, and then we'll be able to... We'll have to do one more war with Japan, but in the meantime, we can actually be... But in the meantime, what we can be doing is we can be going to war with Ryokyu and Ainu for that. So that'll work out just fine. Japan's exceed war score. We have everything pretty much done, and our extra merchants available. So, okay. I'm willing to lose the legitimacy rather than the stability. So I'm not too concerned about that. Now, what should we do with our merchants? I think the only other thing that we can do, because we have nothing, we can't explore out here yet. I think the only real thing that we can do is go to Beijing and collect trade from there. Go to the Beijing node. We're not going to get a lot from it, and we may not even get any from it. But, yeah, we earn 0 ducats there. But it's the only thing that I know to do, because we don't have any... do we have any trade there? No, we don't. It's only a 5-year thing. And they're willing to give us everything. But we also want ducats if we can. And are we getting war reps? No, we're not. I'm willing to give up one of the territories for war reps. So, just barely willing to do it. Okay. Yay! We got everything that we wanted. Okay. And now it's time to go to war with Ryokyu. So, let us go ahead and declare war. Take over Konoha. Go down there. war, we'll be able to form Japan, and may also be able to get IU. For too long. He's loaded onto a ship. Won't be able to go with the leader. Well, he doesn't have a great leader, but we are taking a straight crossing. It is what it is. But we still win. Okay, cool. And because they had nowhere to go, they should probably be stack wiped. Theoretically. Yeah, there are just one chain of islands. Don't know where they would go. Nope, sorry. Yeah, they have no troops. Silly them. You want your land. And your ducats. And we have a rebel uprising coming up. Uesugi. So... how bad are these rebels going to be? 17k. And we have conquered Ryokyu. They have accepted our very kind offer. Good for them. Let's split this army in half. Send half of them back home. The other half staying on Ryokyu. And these guys can go back to protecting trade in the Nippon node. We need more rivals, but we have no enemies. I really took on it. I'm gonna lose out on power projection. Don't want to fight Korea though. I don't. Doggone it, but I'm gonna have to. Okay. Here we go. No longer a vassal. Conquered Ryokyu. Next war, we take Japan. And we now have mortars. Wonderful. We can use cannons now. Yes. Let's check the institution spread real quick. Renaissance is still at 0 across the world. At least the known world as far as Japan's concerned. Okay. Let's build our spy network against Ainu. And that shouldn't be a hard fight either, really. It's a colonized land. Yeah, so we should be able to take them on fairly easily as well. And we have how long? 93. So we have a few years in which to build up. And we do need to probably spend some money on more barks. Something that will protect us should somebody try to invade. So, we're really close to unifying Japan, guys. That's awesome. Take that. Since I think we're actually about to do that anyways, we'll be at 25, yeah. So. I think next war that we go with anybody is we go attack Jinzhou. On the mainland. And we use them as our springing board for pushing into that. Not a bad day's work, if I do say so myself. We've united Japan. Almost. Let's actually see the achievements real quick. Unite Japan as a daimyo. Yeah. We're almost there. And then is there any... Huh. Rising Sun, own and have... Okay. No, that's not gonna happen. For Okinawa. And who is about to fire the Uesugi separatists? Who... See if we can lower that percent chance a little bit more. So we let everything sort of stabilize a little bit. We get rid of some of these separatists that are wanting to fire. Oh, and we just lost our theologian. Oh, please tell me there's another one. Doggone it. Clergy. Your influence has got to be greater than that. Wanting to seek support of the clergy in order to get a minister. And... Skill 2 minister. Half price. he's twice what our next lowest down is. We're not going to be able to hold him for too long. Can we ask for a contribution from them? We could get 39 ducats. We lose a little bit of loyalty. But I think we take that. And we spend a little bit on admin to reduce our inflation a little bit. And yeah, I think we go here and we get this guy. Because we don't want rebels firing right now. We don't want a bunch of rebels firing. Enthusiasm versus Korea. I want to keep my theologian, so yeah, keep him. The autonomy change. That one would be nice, but more having that many heavy ships is going to get really expensive, and it's probably not going to happen anytime soon. Okinawa to Shinto. I think I'm doing that already. Yeah, so we'll just take that. That's a real simple one. Trade and which trade are we getting from the node? We have 48% of the trade power. Who else? Japan has 9%, Ming has 3%, Ainu has 8%, and Korea has 28% of the trade power. So, Ainu is going to be our next target once we get some of these rebels down a little bit. Cool off. The reason I wanted to do this was in the next patch for EU4, they're actually going to be increasing the number of provinces in Japan and the number of different factions in Japan. So I kind of wanted to get the achievement for unifying Japan before that happened. Of course, I wasn't expecting it to be quite as easy as it turned out to be. So. And he only has the capital fort. Good. But we still have 10 years before that's home. Accumulate money. 163 ducats. That's not going to happen. Well, actually it might. Ainu. Go to war with Ainu. probably get that to happen. Fabricated claims on 2 of them. We're dealing with a lot of rebels, but the rebels are going to fire anyway for most of them. So I think we just go ahead and we just take out Ainu. They don't have any don't have anybody to really help them out, so why not? And those guys are maybe here. Knock out their fleets. It's grasslands, that's good. Got him. Okay. We sue for peace. We want ducats, war reps, and we're not going to take everything, I don't think. Just the 2 territories that we have claims on. Oh. Yeah. Take the 2 territories that we have claims on, which are those 2. We'll get Shirabashi later, next time. Get ducats, and we're about there. So. But good amount of force score against them. So will they go for it? No! Because they don't want to give up their fort. Oh well. And they just get to pay the price for that. And our general died. Let's roll for a new one, shall we? We don't have the ducats to give, man. We are losing ducats, which is unfortunate. But actually, as soon as this war gets done, we can lower our maintenance. legitimacy. Give it a bump. Okay. I knew that's what we want, and we also want that, so give it to us. Give me. And we accumulated money. We have strengthened the shinobi yet again. So we're probably actually going to get our war. Yeah, we're going to have our truce with Ainu done before anything else, so we'll just take them. Are we able to walk through their territory? I wonder. Huh. Maybe they're Japanese culture or something? Culture, nope. Culture's Ainu. Huh. Wonder why that is. Okay. We will have... Wait, no. Wrong thing. We will have our Navy back out, protecting trade in the Nippon area. And we will lower maintenance on our military. Moment. And we are actually going to separate out the mercs now. Go ahead and disband them. Because I don't think we need them at the moment. That'll actually save us a ducat a month. Shiba separatists are not going to fire. Ryukins will probably fire at some point. I'm not sure when. Don't have to worry about them. They're not going to fire. Japanese separatists might fire. And the Gawa separatists might fire. Trade ideas. Trade range. Sure, why not? Bushido gives us extra discipline. Yes. And then we get idea costs. Oh, that's going to be so nice. I think we can afford to lose the prestige and legitimacy, but we'll go for it. We're actually really close to getting another achievement that I've been working towards, which is respected. Have 100 prestige, 100 legitimacy, and 3 stability. So, pretty close. Not too shabby. And they have rebels. Poor guys. So yeah, these are all our men. These are all our men, so yeah. And we are so close to uniting Japan. It's amazing. So we just bump up to speed 4 until 91 hits. I'm not really worried about conquering the world or anything with this playthrough, and honestly, if I can't find another Japan If I can't find another Japan thing. Well, samurai, yeah, we'll go ahead and reward them. Table as a colony, free for trade. I'm so close to getting that at my Sweden playthrough. Yeah, I'm not seeing any more Japanese achievements. Yeah, I'm looking at these and they're not showing up. Korea. Rival of our rivals. Sure, we'll take that. Hi guys. Here to improve relations with you. Separatists are showing up. We don't want that. Let's see how many there are going to be. Okay. And we have our leader there. Yeah, I'm not seeing any more Japanese themed achievements, so we may just leave it here once we've united Japan. I lost? Oh yeah, I lowered my maintenance. Doggone it. Appoint new diplomats. Where did my army go? There it is. Let them pump them all the way up to full maintenance, and by the time they're done, Japanese separatists are going to be a problem. And for some reason, it seems like we've lost access through Shirabash for some reason. No idea why. Let's see if we can calm down these Japanese separatists. $30 per temple? That sounds like a steal to me. Where else are they wanting to show up? Musashi. Musashi. Where are they? There's. Have our new idea, trade efficiency. We could always use more administrators. Complete arrival of arrival. Protect against Korea. Could probably do that one. Pull them. And we have more units. Yeah, we have more tech. Go. So, yeah. And let's build a couple more guys. Okay. There's the clergy. Could get ducats from them, that might be nice. And there was influence and loyalty. Yeah, I'll take that. Take the national unrest, yeah. And Japanese separatists are gone. Wonderful. We will go with the diplomatic reputation guy. Let's see. Yourself and all of Japan to Christianity. Okay, that might be possible. Because that's also going to take a while. Shown an increased interest in Kabuki theater, the art of singing and dancing. Diplomatic tech cost, that might be nice, but it's a lot of ducats. Hello, ketchup tea bowl. No, ketchup bowl. Sorry. How you doing? I love the music in this game. It's so weird. Just like when you get the Sabaton soundtrack, it alternates between like this hard, heavy metal music that somehow just fits, despite the fact that it really shouldn't. And then on the opposite end, you have this opera guy. You have this opera guy singing right now. And somehow it still fits. I know, it's just weird. Either that or I have weird taste. But if I have weird taste, so do the developers of the game. So, think about that for a moment. Or don't. Whichever one you're doing, stop. Those underhanded rogues in Japan who we have stolen territory from at every turn. Yes, I have. Yes, I have. I have killed Ryokyu. killed Ryokyu. I've got Ainu in a war in 2 years? Yeah, 2 years, and then I've got to crush Japan, and then we've got everything. So, forget part of the debts. We insist that he must pay. And we are so close to uniting Japan, which is awesome. Can we pull this army off yet? So I don't particularly want to keep them there. Autism, we're at -2.5. Yeah, we can pull them off. So our next war is going to be with wrapping up Ainu, and then we're going to go for Japan after that, and then after that I think maybe we push into Jiangsu. I don't know. Jiangsu, and then may go for Korea after that. Korea's still allied with Ming, though. Ming's sort of imploded into lots of small, tiny nations that should not be too difficult to deal with. Okay. Excellent. What can we learn from the Red Seal ship? One of 4 options will happen. 25% chance to gain 20 diplomatic power, 25% chance to, and we gain 5 army tradition, 25% chance of gaining 20 military power and 30 administrative power, 25% chance of 30 administrative power and 10 diplomatic power, or a 25% chance of ducats. And I think we want military. Check the diplomatic map mode. Renaissance is still at 0 across the world, which should not surprise me. We do have diplomats that are free that we could probably be using. The queen died. Long live the queen. Yeah, we'll go ahead and get ahead in military tech. And we're still using, I think we're still using, yeah, we're still using our first monarch. Our first monarch is about to unify Japan if he lives a little bit longer. And we get another merchant. So let's have this merchant. Who else pushing into the Beijing node? I say we have him go here, and no, not collect from trade. Go here, transfer trade power up to Beijing. For the moment, we're collecting from 2 places because we want to get more trade power in the Beijing node. Because Nippon, we have none of the techs required to explore this area and get more trade power from out here. So what we're going to have to do is we're just going to have to push into the Beijing node and see what we can do to keep as much trade power as we can there for the moment. Okay, and we have everything looks good. So, go ahead and have our military meet up in Mutsu. Preparation for our war with Iron. And claim. They seem useful, sure. You're saying Jian, and then we should go after Hioxi? And then maybe Korea? I can see that. I can see that. Maybe get the Manchu as well before going after Korea. Well, their independence is guaranteed by Korea, so... Of course, if we go after them and their independence is guaranteed, does that mean that Korea is going to join with their full alliance? Yes, leave so that we don't have to take that straight cross. You idiot. You would have killed so many more men if you had just stayed there. Okay. Everybody else, we're going after that 3K. Oh, dear. That was easy. And then after that, I think we have 2 years ready for war with Japan. And then we can go after Jianzhou. So we don't want our full troops lying there. We'll put 2 guys there, just in case we get a couple of bad rolls. Move everybody else into we will help. No, nothing needs done. We don't have 2 war exhaustion to lose. So. Let's talk with these guys, and peace, we want that. We want all of your ducats. What else? Nothing. And then we'll be ready for Japan as soon as we get this war over with. Japan, Jian, and then Hioxi. I agree. Hioxi is big, but it doesn't look like they have a lot of developments, and it's their provinces are actually what's actually big. Their highest province is the Girin. So we go after them, and then I think maybe we go after Korea. What do you think, Ketchup Bowl? We go after Korea. We knock them out. Maybe knock out some of these smaller groups like Korchin and Manchu. Might be able to take on Yirin. Of course, Yirin may actually take Jan's out. Oh. And our Lord died just before we could unify Japan. He's going to be so disappointed. He's going to be so disappointed. Oh. Oh. Not again. Not again. This is just like my Sweden playthrough, where I have a ridiculously terrible heirs. It always seems to happen. Ridiculously terrible heirs. Okay, we have 1 year left until our war with Japan. And I should probably get my new idea, my next idea group ready, figured out. I'm thinking we go military. We go military, go something like maybe aristocratic. Ability, loyalty. Discipline, land force, ship durability. We could go naval, but I don't feel like it. Because while Japan is a very powerful nation, Navy-wise, most of our actual fights are... naval ideas is just kind of a terrible idea group in most cases. I think maybe we go cavalry combat, income from vassals, national manpower. I think we go either aristocratic or offensive. And I'm leaning more towards aristocratic. Because aristocratic will give us that military technology cost, which will help when we're having to deal with Europeans moving in this area. And we get an extra diplomat, which is always nice. Yeah, we'll aid the traveler. Get some more prestige. I think next one's gonna be aristocratic, and then after that, I'm thinking we actually, instead of going to a administrative, I think we maybe go exploration and then administrative. And if we go administrative, it'll be either expansion or just administrative ideas. I'm not sure which one. I know I'm gonna get humanist at some point during this playthrough, because if we keep expanding the way that we have, we're gonna have so many rebels, and I don't want to have to deal with a ton of rebels. So truce will expire in May. We want to have our men near their capital. Go ahead and bump up to speed 4. Got 5 months left. And we're going to go with that. Build our spy network. Go ahead and do that. Probably should have been doing that a while back. I'm still not quite used to the spy network. I only recently got the rest of the DLC. I only had about 4 DLC, and over the Christmas break got the rest of it. Okay. War for the Emperor. Oh, they do have trouble. And we stack one. Wonderful. It's going to be a short war, I can feel it. We'll build the fort. Okay. And that should win us our war there. And I think Yeren is actually about to take Jianzhou, and I think we want that area for ourselves because that gives us a distant, relatively far thing from Korea. So we are going to begin spying on Yeren so that we can start taking that area for ourselves. And we'll send one more guy to loot. Because we want money. That's a nice event. I like that event. What do you think, Ketchup Bowl? Do you think we should go for Yeren instead if they take all of Jianzhou, like I think they are? Kyoto, we got it. Ronan offers his service. You have a garrison somewhere in need of a captain. That sounds nice. We'll take the army tradition. And I think we pull our guy from Kyoto. Sue for peace. All of their ducats. Yay! Ashigaka, Shogunate is fallen. You know, the average. The first has utterly defeated the Shogun and will crown her brilliant campaign by having the Emperor name her the new Shogun, becoming the hereditary military dictator of Japan. Only time will tell whether the Hosokawa Shogunate will be more successful than its predecessor when it comes to the task of solidifying the warring clans. We will prevail! She's got our mission, and we want Japan united. Head for that. Dominate Japanese trade. Japan is the strongest trade power in Nippon, which we're actually about to get. Yes, we want that. Should be getting it any moment now. Yay! Eventually we do want to conquer Korea, but we're gonna skip those missions for the moment. Renaissance thoughts. Yeah, we'll go ahead. And we'll go aristocratic. And next one's going to be trade steering caravan power. Yeah, they're going to take everything there. And they just did. So, good thing we're fabricating on them. Start fabricating a claim on Iran. And we may not take all of Iran, we may only take a good chunk of it. I'm not sure how far up they go. We'll see though. But we've united Japan as one of the daimyo. So we've just gotten a achievement. Let me see for that. Why did we not get the achievement? I'm playing on Iron Man, so I should have gotten the achievement. Why is it not there? Huh. I'll figure it out later. And we have provincial unrest. Why doesn't that surprise me? Where is that? Oh, that's up here. Okay. We're not concerned with those animalistic zealots. Sounds almost like an insult, but it's actually true. Deny it. We are so close to getting another achievement. I really kind of want to do it. Yeren, kill Yeren. And Yeren's actually being occupied by separatists. Oh, that's perfect. You are to declare war. Take Iran. Let's move our men up there. Mr. Neighbor at teachings. Oh, we are so close to getting that next one. I want it so much. Where is the... Hold on one second. I'm going to pause. I want to see how I didn't get that achievement. Real quick. I should have gotten that. Own and have cores on. Not seeing it now. For glory, that does part. It's all about the money tree, Catholic, Brothers in Arms. It's all about luck. Yeah, it's not showing up now. That's frustrating. Unite Japan as a daimyo. The Chrysanthemum Throne. I did that, and it's not giving me the achievement. Not running with any mods, not running with anything that should do it. Huh. But we can always lead, sure. Why not? Let's go ahead and declare war for Iran. Actually, I want a little bit more than just one province, so I'm going to fabricate a claim on Lori.
var just fiolen på ryggen, gick efter och halta skall.
Oh, yeah, I forgot to declare war. That would be why.
Slank in i ett vall. Just i detsamma hon stanna, vips kom där en långbent trabant. Pontulisant, han svor och förbanna. Han ropte, släpp nymfen, jag släppte. Och lustigt har fick jag. Din hund knäpp på strängen, jag knäppte.
Okay, we have begun to conquer. And we have enough for the next trade manipulation idea. Let's go up to Bohori. Nope. Run, no. That's not what we wanted.
Sprang kvinten och jag föll omkull. Fan far i den blågula draken.
That's a whole lot of separatists.
Nu känner du saken.
Okay, let's strengthen everything up. See if we can take them. We should be able to. Yeah, we should be able to take them. This is mountainous. Japan includes all of the islands that need to be colonized up north. Okay. So definitely next thing is going to be the colonialization ideas. How much of this is mountains? All of this is mountains. Okay. So we want to fight up here in our own territory if we can. We don't want to engage, we want to be engaged. Sure, we'll take that. So probably the Kuril Islands is probably what you're talking about, and maybe that. No, that would be the bottom area. Establish a foothold in Manchuria. Where's the Manchuria region? Manchuria. Okay, we'll take the established foothold there. We get an inspiring victory if we do that, so yeah, we'll do that. We'll go with local mobility. Shu tells us of civil war. I should have known better. Okay, up here. Quickly. There we go. back from them later. Darren. And we want to beat those rebels there. What? We were about to have that. How did we lose? Lose, man? Our leader left us stuck on it. This is not how I wanted this war to go. These guys are about to go to Darren. We fight them there. They'll lose because we're fighting in mountainous areas. Of course they're going to lose. Fight them here. Okay. We have ducats, so what we're going to do is we're going to get mercenaries. I want mercenaries. We have ducats for them, so probably should go ahead and get them. Conquest Casus Belli against Chinzal. Of course we have. What on earth is happening here? Okay, rebels keep on crossing over every few things and just wiping us out. Wipe them out. Pull our men out as quickly as possible. No, why on earth are you doing that? No, go there. You go there. Do not like how they're doing this. Because every time we step in to this territory, some rebels show up and just go poof, and there goes my military. Okay. I'm just gonna see what we can get from them here. They're not willing to go for any of it, but we want this area at least. There we go. Should they attack again? Should they start moving back up north? We're gonna go to Darren and try fighting them there, where we don't have to worry as much about it. Okay, they're coming for us. So, let's see. Mountains terrain. 3rd of January. They get there 26th of December. We want to fight Darren. I don't like having to take this, but I think we need to. I don't like having to do all of this work, but okay, we have free advisor slots, so in all of our positions. So stability cost modifier. We'll go with the production efficiency guy. We're at 3 stability. We don't need it. Diplomatic reputation guy sounds good. And discipline actually sounds really nice right about now. Don't care. They're not willing to give us that. We want ducats as well. We want war reps as well. So we will be taking your territory. Thank you. There we go. We lost quite a few men, but we finally got rid of those rebels. So we'll put the mercenaries, consulting regiments there. So we're not wasting a lot of ducats. We will go ahead and execute him for treason. We got a lot of prestige we don't really need. A ton more. And we do actually want to see if we can do some stuff that will get us prestige, because we are almost to get us prestige. Can we get them to end their rivalry with them? We might be able to pull that. It'll be a little bit difficult, but we might be able to pull it. So, we get rid of Vieren up here, then we can go for Jianzhou. And then we get rid of Oxy. If I'm getting stream lag, I apologize, but there's not a lot that I can do about it. Seriously? Make it there, 15th of October. No, we're not going to be able to make it. Okay, we'll just wait for them. If there's stream lag, there's not a lot that I can do about it. I live with my family, and so they use the internet when they want to as well. And so... but I am planning on ending the stream anyways, because it's about lunchtime where I live, and I haven't eaten yet. So, okay, there we go. Now we can go for some land. Here we go. And we got rid of the rebels. Hopefully I'm not spreading my men out too thinly. We're able to get just all of these rebels sort of knocked out. We do that, I think we've won enough that we can get everything. Yay! Here ends it low. You will give us what we want. Everything. Yes. And how much prestige am I going to get? 15. Any way I can get more. See, defeats, Japanese vassal, not going to happen. Return cores, that might happen. Yeah, you can get them to return cores. And there we go, and that should be all that I need for another achievement. Respected! We are respected, ladies and gentlemen. We are that awesome. Okay. And Ming is being slaughtered, so yay, there's that. Occupied by Mongol separatists. Okay, well, I think I am going to leave it here for the moment because I need to get some lunch. I may get back on a little bit later, but in the meantime, guys, it will be probably Monday before I'm able to stream again. I got to work tomorrow, and I'm going to be busy Sunday. So, I will see you guys on Monday, where we will continue our Japan campaign. Thank you guys for watching. In the meantime, live long and prosper. May the force be with you. May the odds be ever in your favor. May the drinks be ever in your flavor. May Batman never need to visit your house at midnight. Same thing with Chuck Norris. Have a great day, guys. Stay safe out there, and goodbye.